Karma by Taylor Swift and Ice Spice is a duo effort, and, thank goodness, we can now hear Lana Del Rey on Snow on the Beach. With the release of 2 updated versions of Midnight's tracks on Thursday night, Friday morning, Taylor Swift has lived up to her self-described mastermind title. In one, she gives Karma a fresh verse from Ice Spice, perhaps the hottest rapper right now. The other song, boldly titled, sees Swift essentially handing over the auditory limelight to Lana Del Rey, a guest who was previously indiscernible on the tune. Ice Spice makes a few interjections here and there in Swift's verses. In Karma, she adds an affirmative facts. After Swift sings, Karma takes all my friends to the summit, and she also gets the first and last words in this remix. Mostly, though, she's afforded an all-new second verse, with lyrics including, Karma is your checks by the bounce, Karma is the fire in your house, and she bout to pop up unannounced. It's hard to top these two for a dynamic duo in May 2023, but Midnight's devotees will have just as much interest in the simultaneously released Snow on the Beach. It's an ultimate example of fan servicing. Or is it really just superior customer support? Fans complained that they couldn't hear Del Rey's voice on the original Snow, despite the featured billing for the star who co-wrote it with Swift. It wasn't just a matter of turning up a channel in the audio, maybe there really never was much of Del Rey's on tape, judging from the revelation that Del Rey went back into the studio to cut new vocals for the track. Now, if anything, Del Rey's voice might be more prominent than Swift's. The balance, in any case, is finely tuned enough to be ear-tickling, as you anticipate who'll be singing alone, or louder, or in equal balance at any point in the song. If you're fans of both artists, it's frankly a much more satisfying version, now that what seemed like a phantom feature has finally manifested in the flesh. This is one of the 3 new tracks that have been added to Midnight's to make it Midnight's. Yep, this is a deluxe version of a deluxe edition, with 23 tracks now total. Many Swift fans are already familiar with the 3rd supplemental song, It's Hits Different, which was previously only available as a bonus track on the Midnight CD only available at Target. Its initial release to DSPs is this. The biggest revelation is yet to come, on Friday, when Swift releases a physical version of Midnight's that includes a song that has not previously been released or even known to exist in any form, You're Losing Me. It's the first time that Swift has appended what she calls a vault track to an album that is not a re-recording of one of her Big Machine releases, and given the fan interest in her changing personal status in recent months, the title makes it a certainty that the lyrics will quickly be scoured for clues about why her long-term relationship with Joe Alwyn ended, even though it could still turn out to be one of the great red herrings of the year. The bad news for fans not already in or near New Jersey is that this CD version will only be available at merch stands for her East Rutherford Stadium shows. That's what Swift announced on social media, even noting the opening time for that merch, 12:30 p.m., ensuring that thousands of fans will start showing up for the shows and seeking out the end of the line in the AM. There may be plans for further distribution of the CD, but if so, Swift hasn't yet mentioned it. Without a doubt, there will be a race to see which Swift fan can buy the CD, drive back to their car, burn it, and upload it to the rest of the crowd waiting for it over a hotspot. The album Midnight's is already at No. 2 on this week's list from a week before any such incentives were announced. As for the widely accessible digital edition without You're Losing Me, it's certain to offer the album a major streaming and sales bump. The only possible explanation for her decision to release this deluxe version is that she wants to stop Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time album from spending an unprecedented 13th week at No. 1 the week after next.